In today's hyper-connected world, we're constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and digital stimuli. This relentless influx of digital input can lead to digital overload, a condition characterized by feeling overwhelmed and stressed by the constant demands of technology. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. You're inundated with so much that you can't possibly process it all. This state of overwhelm impacts both your physical and mental well-being. One of the earliest signs is tech fatigue, a feeling of exhaustion caused by excessive screen time. You might feel drained, irritable, and unable to focus even after a full night's sleep. This fatigue can manifest as physical symptoms like headaches, eye strain, and sleep disturbances. Another symptom is a decreased ability to focus and concentrate. The constant stream of notifications trains our brains to crave instant gratification, making it difficult to sustain attention on tasks. Finally, digital overload can lead to anxiety and stress driven by the pressure to stay connected and the fear of missing out. Recognizing these symptoms is essential to managing your digital intake before it becomes a chronic problem. Recent studies paint a stark picture of our increasing reliance on digital devices. The average American adult spends over 7 hours a day looking at screens, and that number is even higher for teenagers. This translates to roughly half of our waking hours consumed by digital input. Globally, the numbers are similarly alarming. Average screen time varies by country, but the trend is consistently upward. In many developed nations, screen time exceeds 7 hours a day. The COVID-19 pandemic further exacerbated this trend, with lockdowns and remote work leading to a significant increase in screen time. These statistics are not meant to scare you, but to provide a realistic perspective on our current relationship with technology. It's crucial to understand the extent of our digital consumption, to recognize the potential risks, and take proactive steps to mitigate them. By acknowledging the pervasiveness of screens in our lives, we can begin to make conscious choices about how we interact with technology. The first step towards managing digital overload is awareness. Take a moment to reflect on your own digital habits. How much time do you spend each day on your phone or computer? Are you constantly checking social media or email? Do you find it difficult to put your phone down with loved ones? Honest self-reflection is crucial for understanding your relationship with technology. Consider the impact of your digital habits on your daily life. Do you feel overwhelmed by constant notifications? Do you find it difficult to focus on tasks or conversations because of digital distractions? Does your screen time interfere with your sleep or well-being? By examining the consequences of your digital habits, you can start to identify areas where you might need to make changes. Think about the activities you enjoy most and how they're affected by your digital usage. Do you spend less time engaging in hobbies or pursuing your passions because you're glued to your phone? Do you feel disconnected from the people around you because you're constantly checking social media? Recognizing the impact of technology on your offline life can motivate you to prioritize real-world experiences. Reflecting on your digital habits isn't about judging yourself or feeling guilty about your screen time. It's about gaining awareness of your relationship with technology so you can make conscious choices that align with your values and goals. By understanding your digital patterns, you can begin to create a healthier and more balanced relationship with technology. This self-awareness is the first step towards reclaiming your time, mind, and energy. In today's increasingly digital world, managing digital overload is no longer a luxury but a necessity. The constant barrage of information and notifications can take a toll on our mental and physical health, impacting our productivity, relationships, and overall well-being. Uncontrolled digital consumption can lead to decreased focus, increased stress, sleep disturbances, and physical ailments like eye strain and headaches. Furthermore, managing digital overload can improve our productivity and performance. By minimizing digital distractions, we can create space for focused work and achieve greater efficiency. Finally, managing digital overload can enhance our relationships and overall quality of life. By prioritizing real-world interactions and setting boundaries with technology, we can cultivate deeper relationships and experience greater fulfillment in our lives. Recognizing the signs, a self-assessment quiz. How often do you check your phone first thing in the morning? Do you feel anxious when you're away from your devices? Do you mindlessly scroll through social media or news feeds? Assess your digital habits and identify signs of digital overload. How often do you interrupt activities to check your phone? Do you struggle to resist responding to notifications immediately? Are you constantly multitasking between screens? These behaviors indicate a dependence on technology. Reflect on how technology impacts your sleep. Do you use devices right before bed? Poor sleep can indicate digital overload. Think about how technology affects your mood. Do you feel irritable or anxious using devices for long periods? Identify areas to improve your digital habits and create a healthier relationship with technology. 6. The science behind digital addiction. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and reward, and digital technology has cleverly tapped into this inherent drive. Social media platforms, video games, and other digital applications are designed to trigger the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and motivation. This creates a dopamine loop where we experience a surge of pleasure when we engage with these technologies, reinforcing our desire to continue using them. However, this constant stimulation can lead to a state of dopamine dysregulation, where our brains become less sensitive to the effects of dopamine. This means we need increasingly higher levels of stimulation to experience the same level of pleasure, leading to a cycle of craving and dependence. Moreover, the constant influx of information and notifications from our devices can lead to cognitive fatigue, mental exhaustion, and a decreased ability to focus. It's important to understand the science behind digital addiction to recognize the potential risks and take steps to protect our brains and bodies. A 7-day digital detox plan. Day 1, track your current screen time. Use a tracking app to monitor your usage. Identify one app you use excessively and delete it. Day 2, establish tech-free zones in your home. Turn off all non-essential notifications. Day 3, practice the 20-20-20 rule. Schedule specific times to check email and social media. Day 4, engage in a screen-free activity for at least 1 hour. Try a guided meditation or deep breathing exercise. 8. Sustainable habits for long-term digital wellness. Mindful consumption is key to maintaining a healthy relationship with technology. Be intentional about how you spend your time online. Ask yourself, is this adding value to my life? If not, consider reducing your usage or finding a more fulfilling alternative. Create tech-free rituals throughout your day. Designate specific times for disconnecting, such as during meals, before bed, or during quality time with loved ones. This will help you establish healthy boundaries with technology and prioritize real-world connections. Cultivate alternative hobbies and interests that don't involve screens. Explore activities like reading, painting, playing a musical instrument, or spending time in nature. These offline pursuits can provide a sense of accomplishment, reduce stress, and enhance your overall well-being. 9. Reconnecting with the offline world. Rediscover the joy of reading. Immerse yourself in a captivating story, explore new ideas, or simply unwind with a good book. Reading can transport you to different worlds, expand your knowledge, and provide a much-needed escape from the digital realm. Embrace the beauty of nature. Spend time outdoors, whether it's taking a walk in the park, gardening, or hiking in the mountains. Nature has a restorative effect on our minds and bodies, reducing stress, improving mood, and boosting creativity. Explore creative pursuits. Engage in activities like painting, drawing, sculpting, or playing a musical instrument. Expressing your creativity can be incredibly therapeutic and provide a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. Remember, the real world is full of wonders waiting to be discovered.